Hey folks, welcome to the finale of Retro Replay presents the Green Knight RPG. I'm your GM Wayne. I'm going to introduce the players and the characters. Let's go around, everyone give their names and their character name. People should know them by now, but let's do it anyway.
Hi everybody, my name's Pagan and I'm playing Trinket.
I'm Aundawyn and I'm playing Daewyn.
And I'm Drew and I'm playing Eldor, the Sorcerer. Also known as Eldor the Enchanting, but also known as Eldor the Awesome. To some
AKA.
Yes.
Yeah. And Zendaya is Michi. Okay. Right, where we left off, our three adventurers had run into spooks and spectres and a mysterious woman on a lake, where they went deep diving to find skulls and rings and all sorts of mischief. Upon dispatching spiritual warriors, getting very wet and covered in goo, they now find themselves on the road once more. They've bedded down for the evening and are waking up after a good night's sleep. As you all kind of wake up and the embers of the fire from the night before, the forest around you is getting darker and surprisingly more greener. And as you kind of wake, there's mist just shrouded around you. And both Eldor and Trinket, as you look up, you look across, and Daewyn seems to have been up before everyone else. And you see Daewyn cutting their hair.
What? Are you alright?
Huh?
Oh.
It's been a long time. It needed to be cut. It was like really long.
It looks nice. I like
You're
it.
going to use that for a potion.
What kind of potion are you going to be making, Eldor? I don't trust him. He wants the hair
if
of
you
the
want
fox,
it.
now he wants hair of the Daewyn.
If you want it, you can have it. There's a lot of it.
There's a lot you can do with the hair of an idiot.
Where are we going to find an idiot out here? It's just us.
Eldor has some interesting fetishes.
Just, it seems you have a hair collection going on, like fox hair, idiot hair.
Yeah.
It's a
If I
strange one.
find any of my blonde strands, I'm going to nip you.
As you all kind of wake yourselves up in the morning, the days have grown shorter as you venture deeper into these woods. The trees are getting thicker, stranger, and somehow greener. A thick fog blankets moss-covered ground up ahead, and you've kind of camped off the beaten track in the nape of the forest. You're kind of off the beaten track, away from any kind of travellers that you may fall upon, but you haven't seen anyone in days. And you have about another maybe half a day's journey in front of you as you all start to pack up your camp and you make your way deeper into this wood. It goes by pretty quickly. Time seems to have no meaning, and even Eldor, you're kind of having a hard time. Your usual arcane senses able to pick the time of day just out of the air, but there's some moments where you're walking through the woods and this forest and there's no sunlight piercing the thick canopy, and then there's moments where the odd beam will strike through and you can say, alright, it's still daytime. But now, as you wander deeper, daytime, nighttime, it has no meaning. You're travelling for a good 4 to 5 hours, conversing amongst yourselves. You've gotten to know each other quite well over this journey. You might even consider yourselves a merry band of adventurers, but you know that your final destination lies very close ahead, as the Green Chapel looms ever closer. You feel that pull at the back of your head, like a full hand pushing you forward. And for those of you who are magically inclined, mostly Eldor, it just the sense of arcane energy hangs heavy, like pressure in the air. Up ahead, you see an opening in the forest, where the mist seems to part like a curtain. You make your way towards it. The clearing allows for a little light to filter through, but you can make out shapes of weathered gravestones, their runic carvings almost completely worn away. Beyond it, in the centre of the clearing, half hidden in greenery, stands an ancient structure. Tree limbs twist and bend to its shape. The air is still and the wood is silent around here. You have finally found it. Standing there, half forgotten, half glorious, you have reached the Green Chapel. Now, before we go in, we need to roll to see who's leading this encounter.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 5.
Ah.
Let's do a 17.
Oh, 17. Okay, well.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Oh, no.
This is not going to go
upon
well.
reaching
This is
Upon
fine,
reaching
huh?
the Green Chapel,
This went well.
this encounter leader for the final time you're all together, maybe as a group, Daewyn is leading the charge.
Oh, dear.
So,
No.
It's exciting.
Is it, can I do like a, I don't know, is there like arcane
No, there's no
sight,
spells
glamour?
here,
I
Eldor.
can't, can I spell, respell
what you can
this?
all
Oh
do,
my
what you
God,
can all
we're
do here
doomed.
is,
Oh, no.
what you can all do here is give yourselves 3 points of dishonor.
3 dishonor? We
All
woke
of
up
us?
with 3?
Yeah, because everyone gets dishonor points at the start of the adventure.
Oh,
So,
that's right. I don't know how I forget that every
Yeah.
single time.
It's all good. It's
I
all
have
good.
13.
Yeah. Getting close.
7.
Getting close.
Cutting a line.
Yep.
Oh, well.
7 to
It's
7.
fine.
Trinket.
It's fine.
For being the most, like, what do you have, Daewyn? Like,
3.
-1? Yeah. 3? Yeah.
If we had negatives, I'd probably still be at like -1 or
You
2.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay. It's again, like, Daewyn is failing upwards. Like it's been a case of like, I don't want to get involved,
Like,
but I'm gonna be like over here.
I feel like she
just
has
trying
like
to be
a,
nice to
like
everyone.
like a lucky rabbit's foot or something where, you know, where like nothing bad can happen to her. You know, it's like
Yeah.
a bad episode of Supernatural or something.
A bad episode?
A great episode. I lost my shoe.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love that one.
It happened to Daewyn. So Daewyn, you kind of find yourself as you kind of it's a moment where all 3 of you step forward, and then Daewyn, you're standing there checking out the Green Chapel, and the other 2 just step back with the energies that are in the room, but you don't notice it. So you're in the lead here, and you're kind of standing. There's no door. You just see an entrance in this building that is both stone and tree. It's just roots and vines wrapped into this building. They all seem to be one and have grown together. Even the stone seems to be alive. But there's an eerie silence. There's no sound of creatures anywhere. There's no woodland animals. It's just silence, and it's heavy. In the distance, you hear a baby crying. But it's mainly
creepy.
silence.
That's fucking
Yeah, it's that creepy baby cry. As you approach the Green Chapel, you feel a profound sense of dread, hanging heavy in your stomach.
Is it just gas?
That's what you had for breakfast.
Might be
Yeah.
dragon eggs.
It's the dragon eggs.
As
Were
much
those
as
dragon eggs good still?
Dragon
Was
eggs
there
never go
onions
bad.
involved? I'm gonna feel that later.
It's
I'm
the
allergic to
flavor.
mushrooms.
It's the flavor. It's so good. The onions bring out the scorched earth taste. It's really nice.
That's what that was.
Ugh. Oh. The building seems not to just be covered in vines, but composed of the greenery itself,
Oh.
as much part of the forest as the trees surrounding it. It has no door, but the interior is too shaded to see clearly. Do you have the honour to enter?
Well, I've got 13 dishonor, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Fucking fail that
Daewyn,
test.
you're leading the charge here, Daewyn, so you can take the first action. So what do you want to do?
That's. What should Daewyn do? Let's see. Okay. I would like for her to use Eagle Eye. This is the key to expert hunting is noticing what others normally can't. A sight, a smell, a sound. You have sharpened your senses to collect everything. She just kind of wants to take it all in, but in a
Wow.
deeper sense.
Okay.
Damn.
So, Eagle, does this give you a plus to anything to a roll, or what?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you do have inspiration.
True.
Okay, that's true. Okay. Nat 20!
Oh wow. It's one
Are
or the
you
other.
kidding?
One or
How?
I am not kidding.
How is this possible?
It has been known to happen.
Oh, it's rolled.
The dice gods are smiling
That
upon you this
has-
day.
Yes.
Never happened to me before in my life. I
That's
swear I'm not lying.
amazing. That's amazing.
So, Daewyn, just like you find yourself just frozen on the spot, and you stretch out your senses, and you kind of run a hand along the kind of the mossy stonework of the Green Chapel as you push yourself forward to stand in its doorway, and it's as if you're connected to the surrounding area. You can feel the energies flowing through this place, dark ancient magics. Your encounter with the Green Knight, so strange and interesting, and partially forgotten by you. You're not 100% sure how it happened or how certain things unfolded in that encounter, but you can feel the energies, the same energies here in this place. And as you stand in the doorway and look in, the mist drifts around you and hangs off the weathered stone and the floors and the corners. You slowly make your way towards the kind of entranceway, and you can see a large block of granite up at the far end, raised off the ground, like some form of an altar. Where the pulpit would be, you can sense the energies emanating from it. With a nat 20, you just can see it. It's like that. It's like when Matrix sees when Neo sees the Matrix for the first time, and he just sees all the ones and the zeros and all the code, and it's just all flowing, and he's just looking. You can just see the arcane energy pulsing through the ground, all around you, leading to this tree, where you think, if we were thinking of this as a regular church, it's where the pulpit would be.
This right here's the entrance.
Were you smelling your own fart a minute ago? What was that thing you were doing with your hands in front of your nose?
Definitely.
I was
It was the dragon
smelling
eggs.
the atmosphere.
They taste horrible, but they
Fear.
do leave a nice smell. You have to say. It's like rainbows.
Guess you.
There was a weird smell of lavender.
See?
But that did not come from my ass.
That's the enchanting part of
Yes.
Eldor.
That is
It's the lavender.
interesting part of Eldor.
You're welcome.
Farts lavender.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
See
Newly
that right
single
there?
ladies.
We gotta go up there.
I mean,
I sense the Green Knight. He's totally
He's
here.
totally
It's
here.
him. But do you see him?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm still curious, Daewyn. I'm still suspect that you actually defeated the Green Knight in the first place.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? And I've heard all the words that you guys have been hearing.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
That's a good point.
She went up a tree, shot him in the eye,
And
and down he fell.
like accidentally. Just
Yeah.
you thought it was something like a deer
No, he was scary, so I totally shot him on purpose.
Uh-huh.
on purpose.
Yeah, I believe her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like this is a test of some sort, and I don't know if lying to your
Yeah.
companions is the best way forward.
You blamed your fart on me.
Dishonor for you.
Lying?
I guess who smelt it dealt it.
Yeah.
It was what I always say.
Trying to blame other people on your fart
learn that
in the
from
Green
a
Chapel.
Yeah. Inappropriate use of
Rough.
our
Rude.
time smelling farts.
Is it, though?
Inappropriate use of rhyming couplets as well. That is, you know. That fucks.
Anyway. As Daewyn steps up and into the Green Chapel with the two of you coming behind her, so Trinket, what are you doing at this point?
I feel like I'm just blindly trusting that it's going to be okay. It's just like there's the hand is on the sword, right? The other hand is by the slingshot. Definitely looking around, nosying, trying to see through this like weird mist, but definitely like is mostly like 90% like, yeah, this is grand, and then 10% be like, but I'm on guard. Watch out.
Okay.
I think.
Eldor, what are you doing at this point?
I think I'm going to take in... I need to understand where this chapel came from and, like, what source of magic is inside of this chapel. Like, is it good? Is it evil? Should I be ready to... do I need to be ready to battle? You know,
Okay.
and maybe I'm starting to think about, like, the fox hair I have in this... The skull of
Something.
somebody...
Some lady in the
The
ghost.
the Saint
The nun.
The
Skull.
skull of
Saint Winifred.
Yeah. Aha.
Yes, that poor old hag. I have that skull, and so I'm starting to think about how do I combine these elements to help maybe defeat this magic or to protect myself. So I wonder if I need to roll like a mysticism here. You know?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you can roll mysticism, just to kind of take in the Green Chapel, if you want to stretch out your arcane senses
Yes.
and see if you sense anything.
Yeah.
Mysticisms.
I rolled a 7, but I get a +4. So
Okay,
11.
so it's 11.
11.
You kind of step in and you're there and you're kind of in the kind of opening looking into the chapel, and again where Daewyn points, you can feel the energy here. It's old and it's of the earth. It's like old magics. Like you've been around a long time, but this predates you. You can sense how old this is, and there's there's a fear grasping at you in your chest at this point, because as powerful as you are, even with the tools that you have, you're starting to think maybe you might not be powerful enough to even stop this. And like you don't know what to expect at this point. The three of you are now in the chapel with Daewyn up ahead. Daewyn, you're about halfway up. About 10 feet to your left is where this large mass of greenery is growing thick and wide up into what would be the kind of the roof area, and the canopy of this large tree kind of breaks over the entire chapel.
And right there to our left, there's a bunch of vines that are creating a canopy on the roof.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Is this your house?
That would be cool.
Yeah, it's lovely. Love what you've done with the place. Very,
Bravo.
it's very eccentric, very grounded,
Yeah.
earthly. I like the vibes. I think it's great.
It's greenery.
Bit damp, but, you know what I mean.
As the trio
Comes with
step
all the
up
mist.
towards the central area, you all see the tree itself starts to shake, and a pair of eyes open about 6 to 7 feet up, and you all realize that embedded in the tree is the Green Knight.
And that right there is not good.
His eyes open in a deep rumble that shakes the earth around you. He says,
You have come. Has it been a year?
Nope. You've been mistaken, friend. 23 days later.
so do any of you have the courage to answer him?
Oh yeah, just straight up. Yeah, we were told to come here, so we came.
I mean, who sent you, Green Knight?
Don't anger it.
It kind of is in the tree as you see its large form, and its head kind of twists and turns. You hear the creak as the tree creaks and bends against itself as its head swivels down and looks towards you.
You need a chiropractor.
Kiro?
I summoned you all here to test your honor.
Oh shit.
You have
Sorry.
been given challenges along the way.
She did it.
I have been watching.
Yep, she's the one. Right there.
It wasn't me. It was all them. It was all their idea. I didn't do
She-
anything. I'm a nice, honourable person. Promise.
Now,
You
at
still
this
have
point,
everything
Did I
you
tell you that?
find.
at this point, the Green Knight looks at you all in turn, the three of you. Goes from Daewyn to Trinket to Eldor.
You are each from a different walk of life.
Yeah, he's really old.
Say that again.
And she points, she like taps Eldor on the shoulder.
Yeah, don't.
He's really
Some
old.
of you practice the arcane arts, while some of you are mere tricksters.
Oh, it's me. Wait, is it me?
Yes.
I have judged you all, but you have one chance to save yourselves.
Wait, one chance. That's a bit unfair.
There's 3 of us.
Persuade me,
Is there another round?
if you will. Tell me why you deserve to continue to live in this form.
In this
Wait,
form,
I
does
feel
that
like
mean
it's a
we
trick
could get
question.
new forms? Can I be a fox?
Yes, that's exactly what
So if
I
I
was
die,
gonna
could
say.
I be a fox?
Can I come back as a girl fox?
Yeah.
A magical one with nice, pretty hair. Oh, and a Dublin accent, please.
Dublin accent?
Yeah, so I can go and, hang out with Shark. He
Yeah.
seems nice.
Yeah.
We could
Trinket,
be best
please
friends
give
for
me
life,
a
frolicking in the wind.
give me a performance check, please.
Okay. Three. I had plus
Okay.
two for
Inspiration!
charm for 5.
You do have inspiration. You've been building these up.
I might as well use it. Okay, let me see. Let me move this out of the way. 17!
Nice.
Yes.
Um, the Green Knight's head kind of turns slowly towards you, and just his eyes kind of go wide, and he takes you all in.
You are the trickster. I can
me.
sense the dishonor on you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All 13 of them, friend.
Could be the dragon eggs.
That would be me. That would be me. But I've several questions. You said in this form, I agree with what Daewyn said. Can we come back in other forms? Is that an option? Because if so, I would like to know, is syphilis transferable?
The head kind of gives it
Right.
kind of as a cocked look to it, and it continues to stare down at you. It's like,
Nature can give you any form you wish.
Maybe a lizard.
For,
Oh my god, the options are endless.
My tail could
for
fall
a
off.
price.
Oh, for a price. Oh,
How much?
I don't pay things, friend. I take things, friend. I feel like you've missed this somewhere.
You have great dishonor in you. You
Sure do.
will pay a hefty price
Oh.
to ask for what you wish.
Okay, tell me something. What price are we talking here? And is there any haggling room?
it kind of stops for a second, and its head lilts back into the tree, and it seems to kind of meld back in, and its eyes roll over, and then in one swift motion,
Oh.
it rips one great arm from out of the arm of the whole of the tree, and then another. Every movement sounds like the entire tree is uprooting with a crack. He stands full height, towering over you.
You must choose dishonor or honor.
Oh.
And it kind of stomps forward, passing between the three of you, pushing you out of the way as it moves towards the central altar. And it moves out in strides. It's slowly. It's like, think of Treebeard, like a massive tree, and that's the kind of entity this is. But it's not as
See,
tall.
when you're on opium,
it towers over all
definitely
three of you.
think
It is
it's a
massive.
hallucination.
Did somebody slip mushrooms into my
See?
dragon eggs this morning?
No.
Just asking,
No.
because I saw
See,
a giant
this is what
tree
happened
come
to
to
me
life.
when I first met this chap.
You're supposedly the
Fucking hallucination.
magical one. Shouldn't this
Yeah.
not surprise you?
This might be a little out of my pay grade.
Wait.
You're getting paid?
Wait, who's getting paid? I take it all. You've not got anything in your pockets, mate. Not anything of value, anyway. I left all your bones and weird things. Anyway, Anyways, just hold on. So you said we have to choose honor or dishonor. Can't lie to you.
Probably honor.
I'm kind of thinking dishonor. It's been my thing. So I kind of want to pick it.
Totally, yeah.
I'm going to go with dishonor, Mr. Mr. Knight, Mr. Green. I didn't get your name.
Solvent Green.
Mr. Solvent Green?
The Green Knight turns, and all of a sudden in his hand you see he is holding a large axe.
Oh.
And he just turns like...
I am sorry to hear that is your choice.
Oh, God. What the?
I will deliberate upon your companions and return to you shortly.
Okay.
And he turns his great form and he puts the axe down onto the altar with a clank. And he turns and he's moving a bit faster now, as he seems to be now getting used to his form outside of being stuck into the tree. And as you look back on the tree, you can see the large indent of where he was, as the roots start to kind of form around it and leaves start to sprout, as this very much whole area is very much alive. And the Eldor, at this point, you're even starting to feel a bit dizzy with all this energy that's kind of floating about the place. He looks down at Daewyn.
You...
And he absentmindedly rubs his eye.
Yeah.
I remember you. You are a strange creature.
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean...
Tell
Talking to
me,
me.
the choices you have made on your journey, did you make them for yourself or for the greater good of your group?
Both?
Interesting. You seem like a selfless sort. Honorable in your own way.
Oh. Thanks.
Tell me, do you wish to continue in this form?
Yeah.
Indeed.
I just got a nice new haircut. I'd like to be in it for a while.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, where are you going with this? You could be a fox.
It is a good haircut.
Okay.
It's a good choice.
Okay, yeah, it
I
is.
mean, it's solid.
See, I use these scissors here. They're very nice.
Nice.
Sharpened them on a rock.
See, I mean, maybe a new form would be good, though. Maybe a form with a brain cell would be apt. Green Knight, if you could provide
But wait,
a form of intelligence.
but a cell is a prison.
Yes.
See my point?
Yes.
I don't
it
wanna be in a
is.
brain prison.
Yeah. No,
Served.
that's true. You live your life, Daewyn. Aw.
Green Knight, what do you think? Which do you think would be better for me? Should I stay in this form? Or, like, be a lizard or something? Or, like, an owl?
Oh, that's
You
good.
turn my
Ask
head all
him.
the way around?
Yeah, that'll stump him. Huh?
What do you think?
Yeah.
That'll
My
stump
place is not to choose.
him.
Daewyn, can you give me an intuition roll, please?
Yes. 9.
9. You kind of get this idea that the knight isn't really there to make the choice. He is putting the choice before you. With that roll, that's all you can kind of tell.
Fine, I'll be something else. That owl thing does sound really cool. I'd love to be able to turn my head around like that. Plus, I like to sleep. Man, that'd be cool.
Yeah, become an owl.
The knight kind of grumbles to himself and slowly turns his head towards Eldor.
You are a interesting entity, Eldor. I took some time to recover from your arcane attack.
Oof. Still smoking.
You are powerful, have lived a long life. Tell me, what is it you wish from this encounter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish to discover your true nature, sir. I am not sure
That was
you
bad.
are here of this earth to provide good. But maybe, just maybe, I could be wrong.
Eldor, give me a mysticism roll, please.
There he is on his quest for knowledge again.
Daewyn's
Oh,
gonna lean over
Eldor.
to Trinket.
I got a 13
She's like,
plus 4,
"That was
so 17.
boring."
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
17. As you're speaking to the Green Knight, you start to take in your surroundings as well. And you notice that there's runes and signs of power on the stones scattered around the floor of the Green Chapel. With the right words and gestures and knowledge, these runes can now be harnessed if you want to use them in any magical attacks. Also,
Oh, that's
give
tasty.
me an intuition roll. As the knight addresses you and starts to speak to you, I need you to give me an intuition roll.
10. Hard 10.
10. The Green Knight seems to be entirely inscrutable. His intentions or thoughts are a mystery to you, but he seems to be entirely honest. You also get the sense that this thing in front of you is simply a vessel. And the Green Knight is all around you.
Cool. I mean, I don't know any of this, but cool.
Great.
Yeah, it's all in your own
Um,
head, but I'm gonna be your voice in the head now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Wow, it's so dark in here.
Yeah, there's not a lot in here.
Echo. Echo.
The Green Knight kind of stands back from you all and puts his arms out, and he's like,
I have watched you, as I have said, on your journey. Your encounter with the bandits.
Yeah.
They were nice.
Your choice to save the farmer.
Okay, that wasn't my choice.
Did his
Just putting it
Did
out.
his
Your
crop
encounter.
I hope he found those virgins.
Yeah, I hope he
Um,
found
It
it.
shouldn't be hard.
upon the mention of the crops, the head of the Green Knight tilts slightly. And he has a kind of, the eyes roll over milky white. And you feel the ground, the kind of the vines in the ground beneath your feet kind of, not so much tremble, but there's movement there. And the Green Knight then refocuses and his eyes come back into focus with the dark, kind of black pools of irises in them. He stares down at the three of you.
All those crops will grow.
Oh, yes.
I will
You can see the
see to that.
future?
I am the green.
Oh, he's
I
the green.
control the land.
Oh.
I'm so sorry for eating all those vegetables.
Yeah, you see, now that's what you get for eating vegetables and being healthy.
The green has many roles to play in this circle.
Oh. Okay.
If you found sustenance, that was its purpose.
Oh. I'm not sorry anymore.
There you have it. Vegetables for the win.
Your encounter with the fox, choosing to help this spirit,
Yeah.
you in turn help the green.
Great.
Your encounter
That's my favorite.
with the spirit of Saint Winifred,
Oh, yeah.
That was a creepy one.
while not directly attached to the green, the curse was lifted and the surrounding area can grow again.
After it caught on
Yeah.
fire? Or
Fire can be cleansing.
did you cause that fire,
Oh.
green entity?
Oh, yeah.
Upon that question, he just raises one of his gnarled, kind of twig branch-like arms and twists his hands and conjures a small flame.
Magic.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Well, I do
you
magic
kids' parties?
all the time. And he makes a little flame out of his finger, and you guys are impressed?
You fart
I literally
lavender.
fired arcane magic out of my hands through a skull. And
Did
he does
you?
I thought that was
he
the
lights
skull.
a match with his finger, and you guys are blown away. Listen, I mean, I don't know how to impress you guys. So painful.
Oh my side.
These guys.
So painful.
Just can't get a good help
Eldor,
these
the,
days.
Eldor the frustrated now at this stage.
I'm Eldor, the frustrated.
Eldor, the enchanting.
The sexually
Oh,
frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Eldor. He's the Green Knight, man. Do you see him? He's tall, he's green, he's made of trees. And he can
And
set
he's
himself on
been-
fire. A part of him, by the way, that is flammable. That's gutsy.
You're right, trees do get set on fire all the time.
Yeah. Let's see you set your own crotch on fire there, Eldor.
Oh my gosh, is that a challenge?
No. No fire crotch today. That's another
it's
STD
upsetting,
for another
Summer.
time.
It was literally the only reason I was following here. I thought I was promising fire crotch. Oh well. I'll just be going then. Bye, everybody.
I promised you all a year ago that you would make the journey, and I would perform the wound to each of you that you performed to me.
Yeah,
That's not good.
it's upsetting. I like
What
my
if I
head on
cover my
shoulders.
eyes? Then he can't get to him?
Yes,
The
good luck.
time has come for each of your tests.
Oh, a test. I hate tests. Did anybody get the
I don't perform
preparing?
well
I don't-
under pressure.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh, bloody hell.
How?
And his long arm points out towards Daewyn, because Daewyn rolled first.
Yes! Suck
Dang
it,
it.
Daewyn.
But I didn't have time to prepare.
You, Hunter. You plucked my eye. It is time for me to show you.
Oh, no.
And he kind of reaches forward and strikes his hand out, and you see one of his long branch-like fingers strike out towards Daewyn. Daewyn, I need you to roll a combat roll for me, please.
Suck!
16.
Oh, nice.
You rolled a 48.
What's
The
your
branch,
AC?
your eye, it's so fast. You barely have a sound. You just see this blur of green and brown as the arm stretches out towards you, and the two of you look on as the branch stops right up against the cornea of Daewyn's eye. And Daewyn, you can't move. You're frozen in place, and you seem to be gripped. And he holds his hand steadily in front of you, and then slowly pulls it back.
Oh, I thought you had it there for a second. I thought you had it. That was great.
I sense great honor in you. You are worthy.
But any brain cells? Did you sense any of those? Just curious. Just maybe like a couple firing together, like maybe 5, 7.
The Green Knight's head turns slowly towards Eldor. Even the dullest of blades can be used with honor.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna write that down for a song.
But, Mr. Green, Night Green,
Night green.
what if it was an accident?
What? I thought it was an accident.
He tilts his head slightly.
You are a hunter. You walk in my woods. I have seen you. meeting was no accident.
Oh.
Might have been, though. I mean,
Yeah.
she might not have known what the hell was just going on.
I thought you were a deer.
You see?
I have been on many occasions.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have been the deer, the rabbit, the fox.
Shut up.
That is what it is. That's what it is to be the Green Knight. I serve the land.
Cool.
And the land, as it is in great pain.
I might have a few bandages.
Okay, someone should probably do something about that pain.
Yeah. Is it a
Not me.
burning
I'll
sensation?
just be going. Yeah.
What kind of pain do you speak of?
You have seen it.
We have
The fire?
the dead
The
thing.
bandits
Oh yeah.
who claim the lives of others
They should-
for monetary value.
I hope they put that sign up.
I really hope those aren't your morals of what you're basing everything off of.
The poor farmer who was left to die in the woods until you arrived to save them. The madman who now breeds foxes to atone
Oh,
for his wrongdoings.
Oh yeah. Good.
The murdered nun killed at the hands of a lover.
Sadness.
The land is broken, and it must be rebuilt with honor.
Well, I guess you got the wrong
Daewyn.
person.
Daewyn, you have proven yourself worthy,
Oh. Thanks.
and your wish may be fulfilled.
Wow. Great job, Daewyn. Proud of you, friend.
Thanks.
You're gonna be a lizard.
An
owl!
Oh. Yeah, can you do half breeds? Can you do like half owl, half lizard?
Can I be an owl with a lizard's tail? Or a lizard that could turn his head all the way around?
That one. That one seems scariest.
It does seem scary. I don't think you're gonna make it as a scary lizard. I mean, mainly because I might.
I mean, if I can't.
because that's terrifying.
Eldor's gonna put you in a potion.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think there is a spell for.
I don't want to become one with the earth. I mean, if anything, just an owl would be cool. And then I could fly away from Eldor.
Really?
I don't want my feathers in a potion.
Daewyn, maybe your current form is enough to help the people of this land. I can't even keep a straight face saying that.
I feel like this is gonna be. Daewyn would be the kind of owl that just like hits everything on its way past.
It runs into like mirrors and glass.
Yeah, you're that bird that just tries to break into my window every morning, like an
You're
idiot.
the Weasley's owl.
Yeah,
Thunk.
The Weasley's owl.
still a window bird, still a window there.
Oh.
Might be different one day.
Yeah.
I never understood that owls are the slowest flying birds in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Anyway,
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
so is the Green Knight kind of cocks his head once more and turns back to Daewyn.
Is this your choice?
Hold on.
Might be a minute.
Do you need a pen and paper?
Yeah.
Write down.
Maybe.
Yeah. Trinket's like
Yes.
handing her a pen and paper.
I gotta write the pros and cons.
Okay. Make a list. Good.
Yeah,
Make a list.
yeah.
Make a list.
A good list.
I don't have any cons, but the pro is turning head all the way around. And flying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, be it.
Okay.
And in one blur of emotion, The Green Knight whips up the axe from the altar and swings it round towards Daewyn and slices off Daewyn's head in one swift motion.
You have chosen honor.
That
And as Daewyn's head flies through the air and the body slumps to the ground, the body morphs and changes. Very David Bowie and Labyrinth situation here.
Ooh.
And you just, without the codpiece.
or with.
And there's a kind of a fluttering of feathers, and you hear the sound as the form of that was once Daewyn the Hunter transforms into a large fawny owl.
Oh, wow.
And
I'm gonna
flaps
do
its
something about
wings.
this.
How are you
Oh,
going
here
to
we
do
go.
something about it? What?
I don't know, but I'm gonna do something.
It's amazing. Bye, Daewyn.
As the owl kind of flaps its large wings and just flies and perches up on the one of the outstretched branches of the large Green Knight's tree and sits there, and the form that was Daewyn is no longer. It's gone. The head didn't even hit the ground.
There's no
And you
blood
just
or
look up
nothing.
and see this
It's a neat little trick.
brown and cream owl staring down at you, and every now and again it will turn its head all the way around. It's just for the hell of it. As Daewyn the Hunter is now Daewyn the Owl.
I swear to God, if that owl shits on me, there's an arcane fireball waiting for it. Okay? You hear me, Daewyn Owl?
Bastard.
Owl the Daewyn.
Wow.
It just looks. She just looks at you and just like.
Your head turns all the way around and looks at me like, see? And it's creepy. And it's creepy. No one can spin their head around like that. That's natural.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Daewyn the Owl talks and can speak.
You right, little bastard.
And Eldor and Trinket are reminded of Shunnock in the woods.
Oh
Of
my
the
god.
speaking fox, and how he was able to speak and was a creature of the wood. And now, as Daewyn the owl perches on their branch and looks down at you, their beak moves every now and again whenever they feel like it, and they can still speak.
Oh, wow.
Guys, look at this. Her head just spins like 3 or 4 times.
All the way.
Wow.
All the way. That's not natural.
Right?
It's not.
It's so cool.
It's exorcism type shit, man.
Thanks, Night Green, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Night Green.
Daewyn has joined the Guardians of the Green.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's like
Wow.
a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
That is so cool. I want to be a Mighty Morphin Power. Oh, fuck.
You got dishonored.
Yeah, I'll probably get poo. I'm getting turned into shit.
Yeah. Your form is a lizard that Daewyn
I'm
eats.
gonna get turned into fertilizer.
Yeah. Wow. That's some powerful magic.
Oh. That was an event. Yeah, Eldor, let's see you do that. Go on then, Eldor. Turn me into a toad. Go on. Bitch can't.
Toad.
You, noisy one.
Oh.
And he kind of turns to Trinket.
While you have travelled with this group, you have performed many a task.
And there's a severe level of parental disappointment in the Green Knight's voice as he speaks.
It's worse when it's disappointment. Oh,
sucks.
no. Oh. Even Drew's
Yet.
like, fuck, that sucks, bro.
Yeah. No one wants your disappointment side. of
He's
the
not
Green Knight.
angry. He's just
I'm not angry, I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
disappointed.
no.
Oh,
Just-
you know,
upsetting.
That stings. That stings.
Oh.
Your choices
Yeah.
have been questionable.
Yep. I agree.
I will give you one chance
Oh,
to
great.
persuade me to allow you to live.
Just one chance. Can I not have inspiration or something? Come on now. Mr. Green Knight? That'd be rude. That'd be so stingy.
So you have to try and convince the Green Knight to allow you to live. So you really have to pour it on here, Trinket.
Oh, crap. Well, trying to think of any honourable qualities that Trinket has. Well, no. Mr. Knight.
What? No.
I mean, honestly, I've got so much to live for. I like thieving. I know it's not right, but I do like it. And I feel like I do what's happiest for me and live my life without regrets. And I feel like that not many people live like that. You know, not many people live like that. Many people live by the land, live by the rules. Be like, oh, I got to work for a living. No, not Trinket. I love it. I love life. I love birds. I help Shannock. Shannock the fox is my best friend. Did he tell you? Because he is.
And just as you mentioned Shunnock's name,
Yeah.
you just hear from the other side of the altar. You know, she really has got a point when she says that. And you just look as Shunnock pops up onto the far side of the altar and sits there looking up at the Green Knight. I know I don't usually get involved in these things, but I've decided to come along on this one because thanks to this lot, they got rid of the hunters from the woods and now life is thriving. And also that bollocks that was killing people and killing animals has actually set up an animal shelter.
Yeah.
So if you're going to ask for something that's honourable and dishonourable, Mr. Green Knight Sir, you can't really get more honourable than that.
Yeah. I would also like to second Mr. Shannock's. Good boy. Mr. Shannock's statement. Mr. Green Knight, sir. Got you, Shannock. Mr. Sir. I feel like that hunter would have killed him, and I stopped him. I mean, Eldor did a little bit of chat, but I stopped him. Stopped him dead. Was gonna kill him, which I know again is wrong, but only his earth. You know, I mean, the blood would have come out of the earth, fertilizer, all good things, Because here's the run of it, Mr. Green Knight, sir, Mr. Sir. I'm not great with people, but I am with animals and nature. Love it. Love everything about it. Sleep under the stars, so I do. So I feel like I should live because I've got things to do, and Shannock's gonna help me.
Hi, Shannock. Daewyn's gonna wave her big wing at him.
Yeah.
The fox looks up and he's like, "Oh, would you look?
Hi.
Your one's an owl.
Yeah.
It's a strange turn of events.
You made a choice.
Look what I can do. And she swivels her head.
Oh yeah. That's the owls thing.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I can't do that. So yeah, fair play. Good job.
I should
The Green Knight looks down at Trinket. Trinket, I need you to give me a persuasion check, please.
Okay. Oh, 17.
17.
17.
Do you get to add anything to that? Do you have persuasion
I
in
do
your
actually.
abilities?
I have 4. I have plus persuasion. Plus
So there you go,
plus
21.
charm and plus persuasion.
She just needs. Did
21.
she need a 20?
No.
No.
It was an 18.
Oh.
Was the DC on that? So you made it.
Wow.
But, like only because you had those
the plus.
additions.
Yeah, I did.
But think about it is, and this is actually part of the game. This isn't something I put in it. It's part of the game. Shannock does turn up if needed, if a player needs to re-roll, and does give help. So that is part of the actual encounter.
Yay!
So that's outside of that for any of the people watching. That is, it's like, as much as I love to bring Shannock into it in his jaunty little way, like, but the knight kind of leans back and kind of nods his large wooden head back and forth. Kind of, you see him kind of fumbling with the axe in his hand, and he looks down at the fox.
You helped the green.
Yay!
And you helped my little friend here.
He's the best boy.
Some honor can negate dishonor.
Yeah.
Trinket the Bard.
Yeah.
What is it you wish?
Oh my goodness, that's a big one, isn't it?
A fox.
Well, as much as I'd like to be a fox, I don't think foxes can have opium, or rum, or mead, or a choice of men and women. I feel like it's pretty limited, actually, as a fox. No offense, Sonic. I think you're beautiful, and in another life we would have been together.
Well, I'd actually like to interject there and go. I enjoy a good rum every now and again myself. So
Oh shit! All right.
you know, mystical creature and all that. So you know,
Maybe I can get your number. No, but seriously, I feel like I'd like to stay in this form, please, Mr. Night Green, sir.
Plot twist.
I like living like this. Oh, wait, I do have a wish. I do have one. Can I have a cure for syphilis, please?
That's probably smart. Yeah.
I like staying in this
The
form,
night
but
kind
a
of-
cure for syphilis. And a permanent one, please. And I want to catch it again. In fact, all STDs, can I do that? Is it limited to just one?
so the Green Knight kind of slowly nods its head and places the axe down next to the altar and kind of reaches up to part of its chest where the bark is kind of meeting. You can see kind of the joins, and it just pulls away at the bark. And it just, you see it reefing, and there's like a kind of a heavy green glow on the inside. It reaches in its branched fingers and pulls out a large gloop of what looks like a mossy algae and cups. It's like a large clump of it and hands it over to Trinket. Like,
Thank you.
Apply this twice a day for a week.
That does not
Oh, okay.
smell good.
Alright, we'll do.
I would not put that shit.
it smells. It has that kind of earthy, seaweedy
Yeah.
stink.
Smell. I'm alright with it. I've smelled worse.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Daewyn's gonna
Yes.
regurgitate one of those owl pellets.
Yeah. It just do you
Wow.
start
Tasty.
applying it right now? I mean, you're so
Oh, yeah,
excited.
yeah.
You're like, oh,
Trinket
whoa,
will just go off into a corner and
whoa.
be like, thank you!
maybe
Be like,
maybe wait till nighttime
oh,
and a bush.
okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter when I apply it. Just twice a day, yeah? Okay. Alright,
Twice a day for a week.
Okay. I'll wait until later, Mr. Fussy Boots over there.
Use it sparingly, it's strong stuff.
Okay, just a little bit. Gotcha.
You're like applying it to your face.
I have these big
Yeah.
wings
It's like
now. I
mud.
could give you some good
Like
coverage.
making like war
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah. Maybe this will help my skin. You're like,
I have some acne.
The Grey Knight then turns to Eldor, and a bit more serious now that that's dealt with, and it's cured the funny syphilis.
yeah. It's okay. What the-
Fire crotch. The other fire crotch.
I'm sorry, A24. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dishonor.
As the GM, I dishonor on me
Yeah.
as the GM because you know. But anyway, the Green Knight turns to Eldor and looks down at you.
You came here seeking knowledge, sorcerer. Do you still wish it?
Yes. If you have knowledge on how to help humankind, how can we turn the tide so that there are no more bandits in the streets and thieves in the woods and hunters of magical creatures?
Wow, you're really out to save the world. My God. And
There
world
is a
peace.
way.
Yes.
And
I know.
I just wanted a swivel head.
Someone here has to have real goals. I mean,
How dare you, sir?
I have a real goal.
someone has to be the.
Sure.
I mean, syphilis and an
The
owl.
book smart one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gandalf over here.
The Green Knight kind of pauses for a second and it kind of cups what would be its chin, and then looks at basically the surroundings of the Green Chapel. It looks at the tree, and then back at yourself.
There is a way to obtain this knowledge,
Cool.
and you are an honorable man for your part. Are you willing to do what is right and what is needed?
I think that depends.
Well, what?
Suffering
can-
knowledge.
Unlike what the task.
This is the most like an Eldor thing you've ever fucking said. Well,
I have
that
to laugh.
depends.
The owl is up there going, "What the fuck?" And Trinket's over in the corner just rubbing themselves. What is this?
Amazing.
I can give you the knowledge. I can give you the power. And you must undertake a task for the green.
I do have a question though.
Always with the questions.
No, owl. Oh my god.
What gives you, or who gives you the power to be the judge of who deserves to be a part of your test and who doesn't?
What do you expect him to say? Zeus?
I don't know. My power comes from the cosmos. Where does you?
So the
He kind of-
cosmos.
The cosmos.
He lifts his arms up and starts to gesture all around him. And as he does so, the entire chapel starts to rumble and shake as vines and leaves and trees grow up around him, and the stonework starts to crumble and shake around you, and you feel the earth move.
Well, now you've pissed him off.
This is the authority of the green. This is who we are. To inhabit this land is to inhabit the green.
Whoa.
If you wish to help, this is the power you seek.
I don't. Here's where we may differ. I do not believe I am here to serve the green. I am here to serve humanity. I do not.
Oh shit, you done it now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh hell no. I do not think that there should be such a creature that is judge of people only merely living their lives. The actions people take are the actions they choose. Some people have a code of honor, some do not.
Hey, shut up.
As I look over at you. I'm not sure a creature as powerful as you deserves to walk this land unchecked. And I wonder, is there a way I can like? I'm trying to like. I wonder if there's like
Oh my god, he wants to fight. Fight.
no, I wonder like, is there a way? Is there a reasoning there? Like, is there like a way to sort of like have him agree to leave humanity alone, or out of his like way, or out of, I don't know, like his meddling.
Have him go, like, yeah, have him kind of go.
Yeah.
Oh. Banish the Green Knight?
Do let me see now.
This
Give
guy's
me
crazy.
a mysticism roll, please.
If he goes away, does that mean I'm not an owl
I
anymore?
rolled a 19 and I have +4.
Cool. As you're speaking, you're kind of getting the idea that you're saying that you want the influence of the Green Knight to not be like, not like you said, not to go out and just start judging
Yeah.
people. But you're starting to get the feeling that you're not just talking to one individual entity here. This is the land. This is the power of the earth. And you, as you finish your questions to it, in the back of your mind you feel that maybe it's not about making one go away so the other can thrive. Maybe it's a case of they both have to coexist, because without one, the other dies, and vice versa.
Interesting.
The Green Knight kind of looks at you.
It's like, you have lived a long time, Sorcerer. You have seen many lives lost. You are aware that this land is in peril for both the green and the world of man. Maybe it will take the two of us to put it right. There is a place that men worship and speak of in this land. Perhaps you have heard of it. It goes by the name of Camelot.
Hoot.
What?
Let us not go
A
there.
king
It's a silly place.
resides there, and he claims to be an honorable man and lead honorable men.
We see Merlin.
Will you go and seek out their honor?
If that is my path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Is this your choice?
Yes.
Ah, yay!
Daewyn is gonna fly and land on his shoulder piece.
What the shit?
Just before you can do that, Daewyn, the knight in one swift motion raises his axe and embeds it into the chest of Eldor.
Not the balls.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
A similar blow.
We've been waiting
In
for this.
fairness, in similar blow, you're correct. He changes it at the last minute and hooks it right up into the nuts.
Shit.
And Eldor, you're
It's
just
true, it's true.
you just feel the shock of it, but there's no pain.
Hello.
No pain.
But
As the
speak
axe
high-pitched.
morphs and changes, and the two of you watch as the form of the Green Knight crumbles into the ground, and the axe starts to form into bark and wood and wraps itself around the form of Eldor, the Enchanting, transforming him into a new Green Knight.
What is happening?
I just became the
What
thing
is happening?
that I didn't want
I
to become.
shit on your shoulder.
Oh, shit. Damn it. The one. Daewyn.
Eldor, your senses change, and you feel the earth all around you, and you can hear everything. Your energy stretches out, and you feel this deep, old magic inhabiting your body. But in the back of your mind, you hear one word: Camelot.
Oh my gosh.
And cheeseburger.
And you turn, looking down at Trinket, and then Daewyn lands on your shoulder.
And defecates.
Straight up.
Straight up.
But it's mostly liquid.
You pick up the axe that is newly formed on the ground before you, and you stride forth for the Green Chapel, moving towards Camelot in the search for honor.
Follow me. I know the way.
Doodle-doo.
And that is where we're going to end the finale of Retro Replay Presents The Green Knight RPG.
That was so cool.
Wow.
Drew making his way to Camelot to find
God.
Arthur and Sir Gawain.
Oh
the
my
Green Knight.
gosh.
I am the
I
Green Knight.
request
That is what
a follow-up episode.
what? Trinket's not going to go, and the reason behind this is that Trinket is on a quest to find her father. And Shannock gave her the information she needed to find him. A place.
That's what he was whispering.
Yes, a place and a name.
Aww.
And the name was Anus. And the place was elsewhere.
Elsewhere. The
The
journey.
Trinket is gone off to find elsewhere.
Yeah, you'll never find
Oh my
it.
gosh.
It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, but Shannock didn't have the heart to tell her that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
No,
it'll be a fun journey nonetheless.
that's the spin-off.
That was
Is the Adventures of
wrapped up
Sherlock and Trinket.
version, so
Sherlock
that
and
people
Trinket.
don't be in the comments be like, but what was the question? That was it.
That was it. I totally forgot.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember.
I didn't get to
So-
use my badass skull power. I wanted to like light him on fire.
No.
But then I was
I
like,
know.
man,
I was expecting
that's
this big
probably a
fucking
bad idea.
battle.
Then you
This
wouldn't be
was
a
a
cool
way
owl
cool.
anymore, and your syphilis would come back.
Ah, yeah,
This particular roleplay game, it gives you the ending. I will say this about it: as much fun as it is, and it's a lot of fun, and it's very much a kind of a gateway into RPGs. There's only 3 endings in this whole thing, and they're limited enough. Now it does tie in with the story of the Green Knight, but I thought since you guys had played it so well and had played through the game so well and had been great players and really gotten into the characters, that it would be unfair to just give you these 3 very limited endings. So I kind of felt you deserved better endings.
Oh,
And I also wanted to give Drew a bit of a better ending as well regards to Eldor and make him the Green
That was
Knight
freaking
that goes
awesome.
off in
That's
the
cool.
film to
It's
go
like a
find Sir
prequel,
Gawain.
you know, where it's like here
That's
you saw
fun.
the
Yeah.
prequel to the Green Knight, and it was this
I
silly
love
ass
it.
So-
trio of idiots.
yeah.
Yeah,
To be fair, only one of us was an idiot.
I mean,
Well,
we were all kind of special in our own way.
Yeah.
The Sif was just getting to Trinket's head.
Yes. Without the Sith, Trinket would have run the world.
Yeah.
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 That's why God invented beer, so the Irish wouldn't rule the world.
Whiskey, yeah, no, that's
That is
exactly
true.
it.
Yeah.
My dad used to tell me that growing up.
Yeah.
That's how.
That's
we
what happened.
invented whiskey,
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, and I was wondering, do I need to conjure like some fox skull spell or something? And I was like, I got
Cool.
nothing. I was like, oh, shit.
You're just like searching through your
I'm
stuff.
like, I got nothing here.
That was so epic.
That was badass.
for a second
Thank
there,
you
though,
so
I was-
much, Wayne.
What's that?
I was gonna say thank you so much, Wayne, for being
Yeah.
a great GM.
Yeah.
That was awesome, dude.
You're
That's awesome.
You
amazing.
crushed that.
That was awesome.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's fun
crushed
doing it. It's
Yeah.
fun to do.
Good job hurting us cats.
I know.
That's
Yes.
what a GM does.
It's true.
It's literally the herding of cats. It's what you do.
Great.
And, you know, have to kind of think on your feet when it comes to different scenarios and people start throwing in the funny syphilis out of nowhere.
It was really
Um,
fun.
You know, it happens. But, I mean, for anyone that does want to check this out and play it themselves, it is available to buy.
I think I will,
the Green Knight
actually.
RPG. I know myself and Drew both have a copy, and you can get it on the A24 website. And it's 4 episodes long. It's a very easy game to get into.
It's great.
It uses 1 dice, and you can play it whatever way. We played it whatever way we wanted. We went the fun and enjoyable, silly way. You can play it dead straight. You know, you've character sheets and everything.
Yeah.
You can play it dead straight and go like real serious, dark medieval type of thing. And that's totally cool as well. Like that's the great thing about RPGs. You can play them whatever way you want.
Yep.
But this was released as a promotional piece of kit for the movie, which unfortunately we haven't gotten on this side of the pond yet, but we will.
We will.
I mean, as much fun as this was, I have a funny feeling that there's probably going to be elements of this RPG that will not make the movie.
I mean,
Oh, upsetting.
but that should
I wanna
have.
see it then. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
If there's
you know,
no
if the fox
syphilis,
isn't an Irish Dublin
This is why I wasn't
fox.
passed.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Now we know.
There you go.
They were like, so what? What are you gonna bring to this character, Pagan? Syphilis.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
It's not really the vibe we're going for.
Yeah.
Do you wanna
thank
rethink
though
your
for
answer?
listening, Like, super good that you came down.
Do you want to roll an inspiration on that?
Rolling persuasion.
please.
Rolling performance. God, if only that was real.
But I tell you, the opioids and the mushrooms, they're key, because I saw promotional videos from Dev Patel talking about the fact that him and the fox were dropping
Totally.
mushrooms.
No
Yeah.
way! I didn't
So,
see that.
you know,
That's
yeah,
in-game.
yeah, yeah.
That's canon.
Amazing.
I hope there's no
Amazing.
canon.
spiders.
Canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No spiders. No, thank you.
No.
Yeah, that was cool.
Terrifying.
It's very clever that they decided to make like a role-playing game off of this. I guess in the sense that it fits the world, but there's like that interesting honor dynamic, which is kind of clever, to think about.
Yeah.
Versus like, I guess any other. But it kind of helps. Where obviously in other role-playing games you have to choose like who your character is, like your chaotic good or whatnot, and that funnels your decision making. But like the fact that you have something as black and white as honor is more. It's almost harder in a way. It's harder to make decisions because it is such a black and white thing sometimes, or versus like where there's the gray areas are harder. Where you're like, I don't know if this is
Being
good
a coward paid off.
right. Exactly. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So I
How
thought that
did
was really
that?
cool.
That's amazing.
It's just part of my character's failing upwards.
It's totally. You became a badass owl.
So great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting thing as well as a GM when you have just such a black and white thing, honor and dishonor. There were times where I was like forgetting to dole out dishonor, and I will laugh at the fact that nobody in any of the sessions that we had was willing to sacrifice any of their honor to clear the other players, like particularly Trinket. So I mean, Eldor and Daewyn were like,
"Fuck you, deserve that."
I was waiting until like you're at max, and then I was like, I guess
when
I'll
I was
take
gonna be
some.
at like 19
Yeah,
dishonor
yeah,
within
totally.
like 20 minutes of that episode.
Yeah. No, I was. There was a moment there. I was like, oh no, like. Especially at the end of, I forget, with the ring, I was like, we're fucked here. Like, when you were like grabbing the ring, I was like, 89 dishonor.
Yeah, how many did you? I don't know if you told us, but how many
had
dishonor
13.
was that if you had grabbed the ring?
Oh yeah.
if you get the
it's
ring,
5
I'll tell you now.
wasn't it? I still regret not getting that ring.
Right? I thought you were gonna get it.
That was
for
some
sure.
really unfortunate rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some unfortunate rolls.
Yeah.
Twice and it was crap.
Let me see now. So if you chose the ring and the skull, it was +3 dishonor.
No.
If you choose just the ring, it was +2.
Oh.
If you steal her skull, so you didn't steal the skull.
Well, technically we did.
I did. I mean,
Technically.
No, he did get the
I
dishonor.
think she
points.
gave it to you in the end. Did I can't remember
No,
if I
because
gave
he
this,
had
but
to either go put it back in the house or he could take
yes.
it with him.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we
the
supernatural
that's
it.
true.
And
But you
lit
said,
it on
Yeah.
you said
fire.
that
So-
we got a dishonor point. Well, he got a dishonor point for stealing it, but also an honor point for burying the bones.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
homebrewed that bit because
Yeah.
I feel
um,
bad.
you kind of gave her a decent burial, so I kind of figured that, and that's where the GMing choices
Yeah.
come into it.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
but if you had just straight up went "fuck you, bitch" and stole the skull,
I mean,
+4 dishonor. That was a hefty
Oh,
one.
I
That's
see.
the heftiest
Hefty
one actually.
man.
If you ignored her and just went about your day, it would have been +3 dishonor.
Well,
just
maybe.
like later.
Yeah.
We just left the cabin.
Like every
Bypass her.
every single encounter can end like that
Peace
at the
out.
start. There's an option at the start of every single
Take
encounter. You
care.
say peace out and you
Bye.
just leave.
I mean, we did
That's it.
think about leaving.
Yeah, we totally
Yeah.
did.
In every single one, it's just literally got a case of if players choose to ignore this, give them all whatever dishonor, and then they move on to the next encounter.
Amazing.
So this could have been a very short thing.
I'm glad we didn't walk away
One
then.
episode.
Right.
Yeah. But that's my job as the GM to make it enticing enough to get you to
Yeah.
agree to do these
Totally.
things,
Yeah.
But like putting the characters in there to make them seem like they're pushing you in a certain direction. That's my job. So
And as a new
Yeah.
GM, you've taught me a lot, so thank you.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I've taken a couple notes.
Yay!
But GMing is fun. Like I mean, I am cursed. I'm the forever GM or DM. I think I'm playing in one game at the moment, but I'm mainly a DM. That's what I
You're
do.
badass at it.
Like this is fun. It's a lot of fun to do, and I'm happy to do it. Like it is a lot of fun, and it's like I enjoy doing
Yeah,
it.
it was fun.
Good.
Yeah. Well,
It's awesome.
yeah, it was something new for Retro Replay, so hopefully everybody enjoyed it out there.
Yeah.
And then who knows? Maybe we do more of these in the future.
Yeah. If you liked what you saw here, folks, if you enjoyed the last 4 episodes of the Green Knight RPG with Retro Replay Presents, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Give us a like. Put in the feedback, and maybe there will be more.
I tried really
so just
hard.
Yeah, I mean, you literally painted your face. I don't know how you
Yeah.
go all
I
in.
literally
Commitment.
painted my face.
I don't know.
The
It doesn't get
commitment you had.
If that's not worth a like,
So good.
you have an evil heart.
Yeah.
And you just got 20 dishonor on your soul.
Drew
So
said,
that's just how that works.
The
Yeah.
fact that you have paint nearby
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
so great, and I feel like I'm totally gonna do that now for every other.
Here's
I
my-
was looking around and I was
Yeah.
like, only thing I have is a Sharpie, and I was like, that'll be a bitch to get off my face.
The only thing I have is like in the bathroom across the hall. I have face masks that I could have used for
Oh.
like the Green Knight allergy, and I was like, oh, that would
Oh.
be so good right
Missed
now.
opportunity.
I know.
Or I actually have like those little like seaweed squares. I could have just like plucked those
Oh
on there.
yeah. Bring it.
I hear those are delicious.
Nori,
delicious.
just like
Yeah.
Well, now you know if this does happen again, if there's a sequel to this, you know, Green Knight 2. The Green Knight
Knight
thing.
Yeah.
I
Electric-
will come in
yeah.
with a full owl cosplay.
Sure.
I promise you that.
I don't even doubt that. I don't even doubt that. I'm honestly so disgusted at the lack of tree puns. Like, let's really get to the root of the situation, Green Knight.
Oh my
Ever
gosh, you're
thought of
right.
branching out?
Oh man, see,
Come on.
where were you on that one?
Do you want us to leave you alone?
Lost in the Woods is where she was with that
Come
one.
on. I was waiting for you to do it, really, honestly. 'cause
Now
you had,
I'm
like,
really
such good
disappointed.
chats with him, and I was like, oh, this is going to be so great.
I totally
There's
did.
so many.
I was
There'll
so.
be a stick in the mud.
All I
Green
wanted
Knight.
to do was like launch a fireball at his face, and then I was like, well, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah,
That's probably not
I was too
You
nice
were-
as the Green Knight was the problem. I wasn't
Yeah.
overbearing and I wasn't
Yeah.
rude. But I mean, that was the way I wanted
Yeah,
to play
yeah,
him.
yeah.
But I mean, you guys could have provoked him. I could have gone a completely
Yeah.
different way. I mean, he did have combat things there. I could have, but he would have fucked you all up.
Totally.
So,
Okay, I
yeah.
got the sense that I probably wasn't
Yeah.
gonna make it.
Daewyn
out.
would have
Yeah.
flown away.
Totally.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm out.
Take care. Bye.
Chat. Well, I will say this. I already have in my head a way of bringing every single character back into the story.
Up to you, everybody.
So all three of you could return for a sequel.